Alright, welcome back everybody. We have gotten back to the point where we were just at before I made the mistake of equipping a, let me get the mouse out of the way here, equipping this thing. Basically, in order to negate the negative effects of the ring, you have to have this blue necklace equipped. So when I equip the ring now, it'll not kill me. So what's her face is up here. Rhea. Oh, Adol! It's me, Rhea, the troubadour. Do you remember? I had faith that you would come. Let myself be captured. I knew no other way to find you. There was something I had to tell you. In regards to the man who ultimately locked me up in this room, his name is Dr. Fact. He's a fearsome man of ill intent. He wears a jet black cape to imitate those around him. He means to use the power of the monsters to exercise control over all Hysteria. He may even inspire to conquer the entire world. Adol, you possess the books of East, do you not? If Dark Fact acquire these books, the world would suffer consequences most dire. Please, you must somehow put a stop to his evil ambitions. A few people in this world are capable of reading the books of East anymore. You more than any have the right to do so. Please take this with you. It will grant you the power to read the ancient language of East. When you read all 6 of the books, the full scope of the legend shall become known. Adol, please uncover the truth. Alright, we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna take this stupid ring off. Now we need to go back and talk to Buttface, who's down a couple levels, I think. That's not a thing, I guess. Ah, went the wrong way. Love this music though, it's pretty bumpin'. That's not right. Back to here. that's empty. Hey. The girl's safe, oh thank goodness. Really quite odd, I've never met the girl before, yet I'm absolutely terrified for her. Another note, those books you got tucked away there, they look a great deal like the old books that have been passed down in my family for generations. Fortunately, I lost them when I was just a boy. I thought he was going to give me something. Annoying. Oh, do I have to read these? Maybe that's what I have to do. Alright, let's read them. Alright. Read this one. We have finally found ourselves cornered in the Temple of Solomon. The six great demons' dogs are every step. It will be upon us soon. We have decided to leave the land for now, that we may one day return. Take heed, O divine peoples, for grievous time loom upon all paths of the future. But do not lose hope, for time of decree that a guide shall come. O people, still your laments. He came, bringing his demon hordes with him. Amidst our dark terror, the god has disappeared. They have not been seen hence. Have we been forsaken? We of the time of Jenna know an ancient story. It speaks of an amulet made of transcendent blue crystal. The amulet, the story says, has the power to destroy the demons. Dreaded curses. Take note, however, the weight that time has wrought upon the tale. Proceed with wisdom. From there is danger. That there. Alright, we're gonna go back in here because I'm like 90% sure yep, the Book of Gemma. Lost it when he was a little boy. Said one found all 6 books each, be granted power beyond whatever. So I was pretty sure that he had something to give me. The blue amulet. I'm not really sure what the blue amulet does. I'm gonna have to take a look here in a moment. Be super happy we rescued one of the goddesses. Shines with pale frigid light. I don't know what that does. Supposedly it's useful on the final boss, but we'll have to see first. Let's keep going forward here. What we want to do now is keep going up the tower. And we're going to try to get to the top, which I think is floor 30. I could be wrong. This again is the poison room that if I hadn't used the hammer, I would be dying. We're gonna have to backtrack past the room of all the with all the mirrors in it. Then after that, we should be able to continue our way up. We should start running into some more upgrade equipment here. Because some of the enemies that we're going to fight here towards the end are going to more or less require it. You know, because we've already maxed out our level. It's really just going to come down to having a little bit of extra attack and defense from the equipment. We're going to want to equip the mirror here for this. Yeah, this pauses all the enemies in this particular corridor, which allows me to do this without taking as much damage, if any. They're all lined up like that. You can certainly tank that if you're at high enough level, but just easier to use the mirror there. And then of course they give you a healing potion in case you don't, for whatever reason, have a mirror with you. So the higher we go up in the Dharm Tower, the more likely we are to run into some very, like, really difficult enemies. I don't think these guys are it. No, they are not. They don't do enough damage to me. But there are guys towards the top of this tower that will be able to wreck me with just my silver armor on. But we want to try to get the higher level armor as well as the sword to hopefully negate some of that. Unfortunately, I don't know where that stuff is, so I may be wandering around here a little bit to find the upgraded armor and sword. That hole probably has something in it. Oh yeah, this is probably where the sword is. Of course, I don't want to take damage like I'm doing. I don't do a lot of damage with my silver equipment. Since there's two of them, it's really making it difficult. Yep, I'm dead. Well, at least we just saved, so it's not as bad, but probably explode a little bit more than not at all here. Even if these are just dead ends. Probably a combination of those guys are relatively strong, and there's so many of them, it's difficult to... Oh yeah, this is... Okay, here's the battle armor. So I should have, unless I'm mistaken, yeah, I have the shield and now the battle armor, and we know where the sword is, so we should be able to make our way up the rest of this tower now. I'm going to be saving a bunch to make sure that we stay, so I don't lose a lot of progress. This is going to be a little bit of a cheap out, I think. We're going to be doing so much saving right before bosses and areas I'm not super comfortable with, but... Yeah, look at that damage. It's nothing. Should probably escape now so that I can refill my health, flip the sword, and then we can come back in here and compare and contrast. One of the things I'm trying to make sure is I don't accidentally select the evil ring and kill myself. So you can see there's looks like double damage. I mean, still I take a lot of hits, but it's like the difference between being able to defeat them relatively quickly and not at all. Surprisingly, I remember these guys here not being as difficult. I don't know why. They should be just as difficult, if not, you know, more damaging than the enemies I just fought, but for some reason they're a lot easier. Yep, that's the start again. Still going the wrong way. Could have made that right at Albuquerque here. Yeah, it's a boss door. Save here because I know exactly what boss is next, and it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Well, they're all a bit of a pain in the butt, but this is one of the upcoming boss battles, actually one that gets easier as you get further into it, or at least in my opinion. So we can only hit the guy with the one horn, because he is a ice guy. He produces little ice things, and you have a fire sword. A fire sword opposes his ice. The other blue guy, I believe, is invincible, so you can't hurt him. And then, as you can see, they flip-flop every time. And then, as you can see, as we get closer to defeating them, they have less of those little circly things. They do get faster, But I actually think it's easier to defeat them once one of them is gone. I mean, once one of the 4 ads floating around them is gone. And then if you do that, you know, where you're just wandering around the blue guy, taking a lot of damage, that's not really gonna help you win this match. I think we're gonna die here again. Yep. Doing good so far. So I did that. Now I'm more or less dead. Trying different stuff here to try to see if I can get a bit of an advantage. I don't know if Sarah's Crystal or the thing I got from Gemma is gonna help me. I mean, what's his face? Sleepwalking guy. I'm not really sure if these rings do anything either. I don't think they do any more damage or protect any more in terms of defense. Yeah, if I could avoid taking stupid damage like that, it would be good. Yep. I know this mirror's not going to do anything. a lot of damage there. Always a good way to win is to take lots of damage all at once. I can't believe I did that. Alright, we did it. Alright, save. I don't want to do that again. And let's see. You on, you, and you.